The residents of Millfield had always taken pride in their peaceful community until one Tuesday morning when several neighbors discovered they'd shared the same unsettling dream. It started in Clara's diner, where Tom Buckley mentioned his nightmare about walking through an endless forest to Sarah, only for her to drop her coffee pot in shock as she'd had the exact same dream. By evening, Mayor Winters had called an emergency town meeting where over 50 residents confirmed experiencing the identical nightmare, wandering lost in a dense forest that none of them recognized. The dream forest itself was unlike anything in the region. Ancient trees towering hundreds of feet high, with luminescent moss carpeting the ground and strange glowing mushrooms that seemed almost sentient. Professor Ellis from the community college discovered an old journal describing similar mass dreams affecting the town in 1879, just before the mysterious disappearance of 7 children. The local medical center began monitoring volunteers as they slept, documenting identical brainwave patterns that defied scientific explanation when the nightmares occurred. Only old Mr. Thorne, whose antique shop had stood for generations, seemed unsurprised, muttering about the forest that waits and the debt coming due to anyone who would listen. Children were the most affected, with little Emily Parker waking screaming each night, her drawings revealing a shadowy figure in the dream forest that adults couldn't remember seeing. A desperate group began researching protection rituals, discovering that the indigenous people who once lived in the area had performed annual ceremonies to keep the forest at bay, traditions the town's founders had abandoned. In the town cemetery, they found the final piece of the puzzle: 7 child-sized graves from 1879 arranged in a perfect circle, each bearing the chilling inscription, "Taken by the forest." That night, as clouds gathered and temperatures dropped, the entire town joined hands in the square, desperately performing the ancient ritual they hoped would seal away the nightmare forest, at least for another 100 years.